Mr. Chris Holmes.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you in Blackzine, Italy. I would like to know, well, I think there's gonna be a lot of, but I would like to know the most embarrassing moment it happens to you on stage. During your career.
Man, there's a lot.
I know that. Is that one you like to remember most because it's funny or what?
I think it's funny, like when you're playing and there's a girl and she's sitting on her boyfriend's shoulders and she shows her tits, but he can't see because they're up here. They all do it, you know, but he's this down here. But it's not embarrassing. I fell off the stage a few times not watching.
Really?
Where I was, a bunch of times I was jumping around not watching where I was. One night I ended up in the hospital because I tore all the ligaments in my leg. One time in Finland, it was in December, we played there, and way up north by the Arctic Circle, and it was like probably maybe 20 below outside or 20, and we got there late. There wasn't a headliner. We were the only band playing, and we had the sound check, so the kids weren't in the show yet. They were outside. Sound check, they let them in, and then we started to play, and somebody had thrown up a rump roast. That's a kind of beef, back part of a cow. It's about this big, and it was solid ice. It hit me in the head, knocked me out cold. I mean, cold. You know, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, and what is gonna be, what is being, or what is the backstage, the more wild or funny you've ever been on? What concert?
I'm not due to talk about a lot of that.
Yeah. Okay, it's no problem.
I don't know.
There's gonna be a lot.
It's all the same crap, you know. Everybody. What's funny is everybody wants to get backstage, but really nothing's really going on. This is a VIP area here in a festival. It's a little different than backstage, you know, where the dressing rooms are and shit. And it's kind of boring
because everyone listen to some rock songs. We wanna know how wild it's gonna be. Like
I've seen some wild stuff, you know.
That's a lot.
I
mean, you're Chris Holmes, so I know that.
Yeah. It's got it. You know, my earlier years, I'd said bullshit about it, but now that I'm older, it's all crap.
Yeah.
You know, you want to do the show, whatever. I mean, hey, when you're younger, you know, a lot of people say they played rock music to get their dick sucked or whatever. I always did to play music. You know, you get older, money comes into the situation and stuff like that. So things change, you know.
Right.
Yeah. I'll tell you something happened once on stage. It was funny. It was the beginning of I think it's Electric Circus tour, probably 80, 86, 87. The first night it was in Ireland, and our singer, Blackie Lawless, I call him Bruce Springsteen, the boss. He had this sparkler. A sparkler's it's called a gerb, and it sparkles for about 20 seconds, you know, flames shoot out. And he had it attached to his crotch to make it look like he had a big dick.
Yeah.
Well, and then you arm it with an electric match, and you hit the switch, and hit the button, and it lights. Well, at the end of the show, he turned off the lights, and he's going to do that and stand there in the crowd. And I was off the side of the stage, and he armed it and lit it, and it went bop, boom, like a stick of dynamite. Oh man! And he fell over, and I was singing, walking off stage singing Blackie Lawless, you know, but it didn't blow his balls off. But now that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
That's embarrassing, you know.
All right, so is this a music style that you don't like at all, that you despise?
Oh yeah.
What it is?
There's a lot of it. One's rap. One's hip hop. I don't like disco. I'm not saying you know what kind of music. I guess maybe it's because I'm older. I judged 2 years ago It was 13 bands, and I had to judge with some people, and 12 of them screamed as loud as they could, like a cookie monster. That's what I call it. But they scream so loud you can't understand anything. I know it has energy and stuff, but I'm not saying I despise that, because some of the music's good, you know, but I can't understand what they're saying. You know, they just scream. That's just eggs the mic. I don't like listening to that stuff. I don't know if it's music.
Have you always thought to be a musician since when you was a child?
Oh no, man! I was a.
And what? When you were a child, let's say, I would like to be
like how old? Oh, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a bank robber, man.
All right.
You know, I wanted to be a bank robber or something.
And how come you come up with the music?
It was kind of an accident. I've been writing a book the last week, so some of it came in. During when I was writing the book, I go, that's why I play music. But I have dyslexia, and I was talking about reading the notes. I can't even read one of the notes. You know, the treble clef or bass clef. Me reading music, my eyes just won't read it, and I was always held back in school because I can't read English. I got about a 4th grade reading ability, so I've never read a book in my life. One book. I read magazines backwards. I do. You know, I look at pictures, but and that's probably one reason why I play music. You know.
Okay. Oh, is this a record that brought you to the genre of music that you play?
Yeah, called Live at Leeds. Live at Leeds, The Who. Right off the bat, I'll tell you that. It's not either that or a Made in Japan by Deep Purple. One of those two albums.
And is that a guy? How do you listen to it for the first time? On the radio or what? Maybe a friend of yours give it to you?
My mom listened to Steppenwolf in 1968, 68, 69. I like the energy of it, but I was too young to understand. I got a brother that's 4 years older than me. He took me to see Johnny Winter when I was 12. And that's when I just got hooked on music.
What are you listening to right now?
I think it was Power Man 500 or Mad.
All right.
What do I don't. It's weird. It's when I don't. I just did a record called Shit and Bricks, and I got it on a little recorder. I listened to that, but other than that, it's like, would a doctor want to get off work and watch somebody do surgery? You know, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of other musicians are like that. It's like a secretary. When she gets off work, she would want to hear somebody type, right? You know, ding, 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 ding. That's a weird thing.
It's a point of view. I never thought about it.
Well, in the car, I always have the stereo off. I like to hear the engine. You know?
This is one of them. Have you ever fought anyone during your career?
Musically?
Yeah, important. Like another rock star like you.
Oh yeah.
Who really pissed off you?
Oh, it doesn't piss me off. I said something to Robin Crosby and Rat walking out of I think it's Van Halen or something, to Forum. And somebody pushed me. I pushed back, started swinging. A big fight broke out, and of course, I got thrown out because I was from the Wasp, you know, the bad guys. I don't think there's any bloodshed. No, other than that, no, I haven't had too much hassle. I got in a hassle with the 18th Street gang members and ended up in the hospital. Oh yeah, they stabbed me real good. Oh yeah.
Oh, when?
91. Oh yeah, they gave me shit. I gave another one shit, and it just ended up, and I got my ass kicked. I got stabbed right here, and the doctor even showed up, and I got stabbed. There's one in the head. Somewhere. Anyway, I ended up at Cedars-Sinai. I got my ass kicked. Probably, and At a fight, let's say I probably lost 60% of them because you're always drunk. That's okay. I'm not embarrassed to say that.